In the grand tapestry of human history, stories have always held a place of great importance. They have the power to teach, to inspire, to entertain, and most of all, to resonate with the listener or reader on a deeply personal level. However, crafting a story that can do all these things is not as simple as it might seem, especially for a beginner. Fear not, for here lies your comprehensive guide to storytelling, featuring 7 core elements that will help you create narratives that not only stand out, but also captivate and influence your audience. Characterization, creating lifelike characters. The very heart and soul of your story lie in its characters. Flat, uninteresting characters like tall, fat, dumb, etc. won't hold your audience's interest for long. Imagine characters that are wide as a whale, freckled and pale, with a voice as deep as the ocean, or a smile that only a mother could love. These descriptions create vivid, memorable images in the reader's mind. But let's dive a little deeper. A truly engaging character is more than just a list of physical traits. They should have distinctive quirks and flaws that make them relatable and human. Their habits should hint at their history, while their gestures should subtly reveal their feelings. Finally, their personalities should be as unique and complex as those of real people. Think of Sherlock Holmes with his eccentricity and sharp intellect, or Harry Potter with his bravery and humble nature. The details make them real and breathe life into the story. Imagery and metaphor, setting the mind alight. More than just a linguistic garnish, metaphors and similes are potent tools that stimulate high-level cognitive engagement, propelling your readers to think beyond the literal. Take, for instance, the expression, "a voice as deep as the ocean." It's not solely about the profound depth, but also about the awe-inspiring vastness and enigmatic depths it conjures in the listener's mind. Captivating, isn't it? So, fasten your seatbelts as we continue our exhilarating journey, delving further into the nuanced world of compelling storytelling. Pacing, finding the right tempo. Pacing is about rhythm and timing, about knowing when to rush forward and when to slow down. Just as music is more interesting with a varied tempo, so too is a story with varied pacing. It's important to remember that our brains are wired to detect and respond to change. For instance, consider a fast-paced scene. Bullets rained down like hail. His heartbeat was off the charts. This sentence thrusts the reader into the thick of the action, evoking a sense of urgency and danger. Now, contrast this with a slow-paced scene. It was a cold fall day in England. This sentence slows down the pace, allowing the reader to take a breather and soak in the atmosphere. The interplay between fast and slow scenes ensures that the reader remains engaged throughout the story. Conflict, the catalyst of story. Without conflict, a story is like a ship without a sail, directionless and dull. Conflict sparks curiosity, which in turn breeds interest, whether it's a personal inner conflict, a confrontation between opposing forces, a societal issue, or an unresolved loop. Conflict drives the plot and shapes the characters. Conflict doesn't always have to be a grand, epic struggle. It can be as simple as a disagreement between friends or a character's struggle to overcome a personal flaw. The key is that it should challenge your characters and force them to grow or change in some way. Foreshadowing, the art of building suspense. A common mistake among novice storytellers is to simply show and tell, to lay all their cards on the table right away. The most compelling stories, however, keep their audience in suspense by hinting at what's to come. This is called foreshadowing. Foreshadowing can be subtle, like a brief comment or observation that seems inconsequential at the time, but gains significance later on. Or it can be more direct, like a dark prophecy or ominous warning. Either way, it serves to build tension and anticipation, enticing the reader to keep turning the pages to find out what happens next. Dialogue, a window into the character's soul. Dialogue serves multiple purposes in a story. It helps to reveal character traits and relationships, advance the plot, and provide information. It allows for different perspectives to be heard, tapping into the conscious and subconscious layers of the reader's mind. Effective dialogue should sound natural and be in line with the character's personality. Moreover, it should serve a purpose in the overall context of the story. Consider the following exchange. "He did what? You know what he did. I can't believe it. He would never do that." This dialogue not only reveals a shocking event, but also hints at a complex relationship between the speakers, all while piquing the reader's curiosity. Seek feedback, a different point of view. As you begin to share your stories, feedback becomes a crucial part of your growth as a storyteller. Every person has a unique perspective, and their feedback can shed light on aspects of your story that you may have overlooked. Invite friends to critique your work, or consider joining a writing group on platforms like Discord or Telegram. These communities can provide invaluable insights and foster productive discussions that will help you refine your craft. Moreover, these are the people who will champion your stories and help you build an audience. Remember, storytelling is a journey, and every journey is better with friends by your side. These 7 elements form the backbone of good storytelling. But the true magic lies in how you weave them together to create a story that resonates with your audience. So, let your imagination run wild, wield your pen with conviction, and embark on the wonderful journey of storytelling.